Evening, there we are. Ouch, just conked my knee on the desk. Oh, don't bang your knee on the desk, it hurts. Ouch, 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 never mind. Evening all. Hope you've not banged your knees on the desk. Give us a thumbs up if it's working, as per usual. Ouch, 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 ouch. Evening Peter, evening David, marvellous, and all you out there, as they say. Right, we've got a couple of thumbs, that's good. We must be working, excellent. Right, so a couple of things. I've got a bit of a list here of stuff that's come in or is on its way in the next day or two. Spares and auction bits. I'll go through them in a minute. I put up, I think, most of the archive stuff we looked at on Tuesday and... No, is it Tuesday today? I'll lose track of days. It's Tuesday today, Sunday and Friday. If you go around the little archive section, latest archives, all this stuff we were looking at. A few odd more bits and bobs here and there. Somebody, who is it? Somebody sent me a picture. They'd got the bow, the Buckingham Bow Supreme. I can't remember who sent me the picture now, but thank you very much. So, yeah, if anyone's got any pictures of any of these other machines, if you've actually got the machine, it'd be great to get a nice, a proper photograph of it. So yeah, so that's that lot. On the old Tupper Tea page, or link from the front page, we've got a bit about the... Oh, hang on, let's just stop the video. Bit more info about the Collector's Day up at Woodbank on Sunday the 3rd. So far, we have got, obviously, as well as the arcade there, I'll bring along some of my double Allwinds, depending on how many I can dig out. There's a Cathedral bell ringer working model, ex John Gresham's collection. Impressive thing, not an Ahrens apparently, we don't know who made it. But again, a kind of a 20s, 30s thing, so that sounds good. I've not seen it yet. An Els Trapper, that's a nice war machine, a rare thing. If you've ever seen it, you have to kind of... There's a tall case thing, like a Pickwicky type case. And you kind of like press buttons and little flaps come open to try and catch the balls in as they tumble down. Good machine. Furman's Bandit, stockbroker, a robot that Darren's built, just finished. Robot working model. Apparently it's like a robot with lots of like sort of working model or automated things in its body. Sounds fantastic. And then Robert is going to recreate this vintage picture of Bolland's yard with a row of working models, the same as the picture. So that should be fun. A bit like we did, a bit like Tom did at Northampton with that picture of the Aristocrat machines. So yeah, we're going to have one of Bolland's now, so that'll be nice. So the Love Test, the Bloody Tower, Frankenstein. Don't know what the other one is, I can't see, but anyway. So that should be fun. Tables booked at the pub down the road. It's about 10 minutes from the arcade. It's been booked for 6 o'clock. For those of us like me, if you're staying over the night, staying at the hotel up there, we'll all go for a meal afterwards. So that should be nice, kind of wind the day up. So let us know, either let me know or let Robert know. I think there's 8 booked for the table at the minute, then we can just keep adding the numbers on and making the table bigger. So if you want to stay over for a meal, let us know. And then the hotel at the moment, the Premier Inn is just a few minutes away. That's the nearest one. It was 30, what did I pay last night? 30 something pounds at the moment for the Sunday night. The Saturday night's quite expensive, but the Sunday night's pretty cheap. So these are obviously all just clickable links. Yeah, there we are. So that's more details on that. If you're bringing anything along, let me know and I can add it onto the list here. Like I said before, it doesn't have to be machines. It might be some fairground stuff, some circusy stuff, some toys, some automata, some mechanical music boxes, anything you collect really, anything interesting that you think might interest some other collectors. So yeah, evening, Peter and Paul as well. So yeah, it's starting to round up to be a good event. There's going to be some rare stuff there. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the Bollens and the Mobot, and well, all of it really. And yeah, I've just got to get to my double Allwins. See how many I can get to. They're all in different places. Is the trouble. It'll probably be the first time they've all been together for a while. Anyway, so that's that. For sale-wise, I've just been fiddling around with the code on this page. So all these numbers should now be correct because some of them weren't quite right. Not that that matters particularly, but it's just useful to keep a tally on what's going on. So that's there. Now coming in for sale soon. What page do we have in the background? Let's have something interesting in the background while I'm reading this stuff out. Hang on a minute. Here we go. I'll run these archive pictures that we showed the other night. Right. So spare parts wise here to list. I've got a couple of hours spare in the morning. Hopefully, it's a bit of a muddly week this week. But I'm going to try and get these spares photographed tomorrow, so they should appear, you know, as soon as people put their prices on them over the next 2 or 3 evenings. So keep an eye on the spare parts department. There's a Buckingham Bandit cabinet, and in good, the Formica's good on it, and the front. It's not casting on that, is it? Is it casting? I don't think it is. Or maybe it is cast. Whatever it is, anyway. All the metal parts. Set of all the metal parts all been refinished in a kind of silver metallic powder coat. Very nice. So if you've got a scruffy looking Buckingham, you might want to buy all those and swap them over. Definitely go sell them as a set or individually or what. I'll have to have a word with the seller on that. So I think it's like one of the Instone and Ashby. In fact, there might be some here in a minute, and in these adverts that twiddle around. There's a Sega Diamond 3-star front, the top front casting, been refinished. So again, that might do to smarten one up. There's a Sega back bonnet, or it's a JCW one actually, but the Sega light up cabinet back bonnet. There's a Mills Atkins front top casting, one with the kind of scrolly bits on. There's some Essex pushing coin mechs, the sort you get on 30s pin tables and the like, that sort of thing. There's a couple of other coin mechs dropping coin, like the Coin Controls S1 type, like the kiddie ride type mechs as people call them. If you need any of those. There's some other coin entries. There's some penny ones. I think they're off of like various metal cased bandits and things, but they might be useful for something else actually. Nice cast, the sort that go on the top of a metal bandit case to stick your penny in. I think there's some penny ones and some sixpence ones, about half a dozen different ones I think. There's a Brenco payout cup. So eyes down for a Brenco payout cup. They ought to go on one of Paul's pushers, I think. Sega light up cash box, the taller one. There's some coins, some halfpennies and some shillings. I think there's 2 or 3 other bits of spares as well that I haven't listed, but anyway. So some good useful spares are coming in. And then stuff for the auction. There's a nice restored Sega Bell high top. Very smart looking in black with cream Formica sides, I think it's got on it. Locks, keys, everything, sixpence. Plays nicely. There's a mini Sega. Again, all there. Complete, nice condition, working. There's a Brian's 3-ball on its way. I think that's coming Saturday. I'm not sure which 3-ball machine it is, but one of the 3-ball Allwins. Hopefully Friday there should be, fingers crossed, 10 machines coming. So Friday night I'm out. I've got to then go out. Friday's very complicated. I'm not sure I'm going to be back in time for a video Friday night or not. If not, I might do that Saturday because I should be here all day Saturday. But we'll worry about that at the end of the week. But anyway, end of the week, there's hopefully 10 machines coming in. Vintage radio, a couple of signs, and I've also got in the front, the original front sign from the Brighton Penny Arcade under the Archers, Jerry's ex-arcade. So that's quite good. That caused a stir amongst certain individuals, should we say. So if you want the original sign from the Brighton Penny Arcade, that's in the next auction. Yeah, so there we are. That's that lot this week. And then next week there's, I think it's half a dozen or so machines coming in the middle of next week. This weekend, so say Saturday, I'll be here in Cambridge all day. If you want to come and drop stuff off, that's fine. Then Sunday I'll be at the Elephant House again from sort of 12 till 2ish, that sort of middle of the day bit. And by the time I've got there, it gives people a chance to get there and get home again. So hopefully there'll be some good stuff coming in across the weekend as well. Yeah, any questions, comments and all that lot, let me know. So yeah, just watch this space basically. I had arrive also, where have I done with it? It's on my desk here somewhere, hang on. Here we are. I bought this the other day, you probably won't be able to see it very well. There we are. Clement Garrett catalogue thing from 1938. It's a little bit battered here and there, but all their vending machines in. It's quite nice. Obviously, you can only want that tiny little image, but I'll get this scanned in for the Sunday maybe. All the different sort of multi-column cigarette machines, basically. 12 columns, 4s, 6s, 3 6s, 4 8s, 3s, 4s, 8s, 10s, and 6s. And all the blurb about them. So that's quite nice. I haven't bought anything for a while like that. I think somewhere I've got one of Clement Garrett's for gold change machines. I have to try and find that as well. Don't know where half my stuff like that is. But we'll dig it out in due course and get it scanned in. Yeah, so there we are. So that's what I've been up to. Busy, muddly week. I'm running around doing other bits and bobs of jobs and get rid of some stuff from here and whatnot. But if you want to come this week, get in touch. I am sort of around, but I'm in and out a lot. This is the trouble the next few days. But if you're coming past this way or anything, then get in touch and hopefully we can find a suitable gap that works for you as well. So there we are. So that's probably just a quick, short, sharp one. Let's say mainly just to update on what was coming in. And a heads up on these spare parts. So keep an eye out for those over the next few days. And then machines for the auction and other auction stuff obviously will start appearing probably toward the end of the week. Basically as soon as I've got time to get it photographed and uploaded. But yeah, it's looking good. So there should be by sort of the end of next week, there'll probably be a good 20 or more machines on there, I think, on the auction. Yeah, should be, possibly more. Just thinking of what else I know that's coming in. Yeah. Plus, of course, some more fairground stuff and some more signs and bits and bobs. What else of significance is coming in? Can't think off the top of my head. Or hopefully the puppets machine, Pelham Puppets should arrive, might arrive at the weekend, but I might have to leave it in Leamington because it's just finding somewhere to put it here. They're so big. I'll worry about that when it comes. So yeah, there we are. Any questions? Anybody? Any good questions, comments, whatever? Somebody sent me a link. There's an interesting machine on eBay. What have I done with that? Who sent me the email? That would help. Can I find it? I probably can't. If I try and do too many things at once, the stream will die. What was it called? It was a no, I can't get it to work now. Again, like a 70s bandit. It's from A1 Slots, Julian, up at Hull, selling it anyway. Interesting looking thing, I've not seen before. Somebody ought to buy it. And get it running, really. I'll pinch the photographs off and upload them to the website. Julian won't mind. So yeah, David says, is the prop house clearance still coming in late this year? I don't know. I haven't heard from them actually. I'll have to ask them. It's a good point. That's all in Ireland. All that stuff is supposed to be coming over here. Irish prop house ? I'll send them an email. See what they say. But yeah, hopefully. Peter says it was me. Oh yes, it was you. Sorry, I spoke to that many people in the past couple of days. I can't remember who's done what. If you've got a link to it handy, post it. I've got too many screens on my computer. If I try and pull up eBay as well, it will all go horribly wrong. Yeah, David, hopefully that auction was coming up. Oh God, my knee still hurts. I clunked on the desk. Ouch. Oh, I shouldn't do that. I will find out. We will be having an auction in a couple of weeks' time, hopefully, of all flower stuff and sort of wedding table centre stuff and all that sort of stuff left over from Mum's business, pretty much. As I keep an eye out for that, that'll all be no reserve, and also big auction for pictures as well, all no reserve. Tom says, I assume you've seen the Cotties sale day before collector's meet. Looks interesting. Yeah, it's bizarre, that one, isn't it? They've got machines that Spicer's sold a few weeks ago, reserved at sort of less than 20% of what they sold for at Spicer's a few weeks back. The same machines in exactly the same order as they were in the Spicer sale. Very strange. I don't know what all that's about. And there's a grip tester there that we sold a year ago. There's an enamel sign there that I sold, the long St Bruno one. It was in a frame when I sold it. It's exactly the same sign. If you zoom in, you'll see the chips are the same. But everything is supposedly reserved at less than it was sold for within the last 12 months. So odd. I don't quite know what's going on there. But yeah, we'll see. Of course, you're not allowed, well, yeah, you're not supposed to put a estimate on, a low estimate, less than the reserve, because it's false advertising. So you can't estimate something, you can't publish an estimate at £300 to £500 if it's got a £400 reserve on it, because you can't possibly sell it for £300. That's false advertising. But when they're they've got Allwins at sort of, you know, £300 to £500 estimate that was sold for £2,000 plus 30% premium a few weeks ago. Odd, isn't it? Interesting, but definitely odd. Maybe somebody spent too much money and is having to sell everything again. But yeah, quite a few things we've sold before. Not that that's a surprise. I mean, most of the machines and the fairground stuff that turns up on eBay was sold at some point in the past. But the interesting thing is that it's so much recent stuff at considerably less than it's only just sold for within the past few weeks or few months. So I don't know. I expect all will be revealed in due course. But yeah, we'll keep an eye out and see if anything nice turns up. You know, being right sort of down west country, it might pull some stuff out from way down west with a bit of luck. You know, sort of Cornwall, Devon way. That's been too far for people to come up either to us or to Coventry a few years back, or anywhere else come to that, the London sales, whatever. So yeah, it'd be worth keeping an eye on and just see what else turns up. But I shan't be rushing down there to bid on the Saturday, put it like that. But it says, don't think the link works as is, but that's it. Oh, no links come through. Maybe you can't post a link or something. Let me have a look. Pin the message, report roof. There might be a setting somewhere that means you can't share links. Tom says you can't share links on this. I can, but I think there might be a setting somewhere, but I don't think you can, because it's to stop spammers keep spamming nonsense all over the place. Not to worry. Type in what the machine's called, then people can search and find it, can't they? Peter says, not sure how this is happening as Spice is up north and Cottage is right down south. How did the vendors, etc., find each other? It is strange, isn't it? The whole thing's a bit strange. But there we are. When I look back at what the machines had sold for, I think I worked out, was it 7,000? I texted somebody. Who did I text? It might be Peter, actually. Let me see if I can find my little text where I looked up the sale prices before. Yeah, so there's the two little BM Colwins in the circle skill thing. Those three machines are in the same order in Cotties as they were in Spices, exactly the same order, exactly the same three machines. With the premium at Spices, a few weeks back, they made £7,670, and they're now in Cotties, reserved at the most they're allowed to be reserved at, legally speaking, 1,450, which is 19% of what somebody paid for them, plus getting them from all the way up north to all the way down south. So that's another couple £100 probably, wasn't it? Very odd. And of course, they've got to take off the 12% that Cotties are charging them to sell them off of that. Don't know. And say the stuff we've sold before as well is also for much less. Very, very strange. Tom says the buyer came from down south. Yeah, may well be. Perhaps it's just buyer's remorse. They realise they spent far too much money and need to get it back again. There we are, McCormack Duet. Yeah, it's a new maker I'd never heard of before, McCormack. That machine on eBay. I'll see if I can get a link up. If I try and get a link up, this might go horribly wrong in the background, but I'll try. If I disappear, I'll be back shortly. I'm going to see if I can find a link and post it. If I just copy that, paste it into here like that. Oops. McCormack duet. No results found. Oh, that's interesting. So we come up with a load of prams for some strange reason. Let's just try McCormack. Okay. I can't find it myself now. How bizarre. How funny. Has it finished? I'm sure it hasn't finished, has it? Did I put a watch on it? I don't think I did. I don't think I bothered. Hang on, bear with me. Talk amongst yourselves. Let's see if I can find it. What about, can I do, how do you search by, advanced search? Let's try that. Can you do a search by people? You can somewhere, can't you? Used to be able to. Can't see you do that anymore. Search by, by seller, there we are, by seller. Oh. Search by seller, items from. Oops. This is in jukebox for some reason. Oh, okay. Let's try jukeboxes. What do they come under? Collectibles and antiques. God knows. Jukebox. Let's do it the hard way. Jukeboxes. Right, here we are. Now we've got jukeboxes. That's a good start. I'm making very hard work of this. I don't see why it won't come up. Aztec coin equipment. I used to buy stuff of those Aztec years ago. Right, not to worry. Right, so we're in jukebox section. Let's try and find a jukebox. We had a few jukeboxes to sell as well. A bit of luck. Here we are. A1. Oh, because he's got his phone number. A1 slots about right. Okay, I'm getting there slowly but surely. Bear with me. Oh, good grief. Why can't I find this machine? Arcade gaming? No. Not gaming. Fruit machines. Perhaps it's already sold. Not gaming. Video games. Okay, go back to all this stuff. We'll find it. Okay, I'll just scroll through the whole lot. Did I find it? Barcrest Space Payout Machine. That looks interesting. Good grief, how much junk has he got on here? I can't, how's this just, yay, found it. McCormack Duet. McCormack Duet. It's got a K on the end. That might be why we couldn't find it. Anyway, right, okay. I've now got to see if I can post the link myself. Right, let me copy the link. Copy. Paste. Okay, try that. There's a link come out. It looks like it's come out my end. Let me know, somebody, if the link is actually posted properly. Mr. Tree Frog's found it anyway. Anyway, after all that, it's £100 buy it now, so somebody buy it and sort it out. Anybody else heard of McCormack before? It's a 6-reel machine, which is interesting. Sort of 2 rows of 3 reels. That's quite an interesting thing. Made by McCormack Coin Equipment of Liverpool. Yeah, random button holds. Highest win on top or bottom line pays. He's sort of like playing 2 fruit machines at once, it seems. It's a funky thing, really, isn't it? Mr. Tree Frog said he wouldn't buy it for £1. Too much electrics. There is a lot of electrics, but I thought it was just interesting because there was 2 rows of, it's like 2 machines in one. Hence it's called a duet, I guess. It's the kind of thing that somebody ought to buy and fix it. I mean, how horrible can it be? It's only relays. Who loves a relay? Who fancies a challenge? And while you're up there, Julian's got hundreds of machines, so you never know what else you might have got. You can buy while you're there. Anyway, we found it at last. That's the main thing. Peter says, looks like it would look good at Paul's. Yeah, it would do, wouldn't it? I think Paul should buy it. Can I get it on the screen? I might be able to if I fiddle with things a bit. How do I do this? Can I make it large on the screen? I can if I do that. Now if I do this, hang on a minute. There you go, look. Done it. Paul says he used to have one, might be that one. Payouts were not working. I don't know. There's not that many bits of wire in it. Look, there's only one of them. Cam switch and row relays. How hard can it be? He says. It's a nice picture. Anyway, I'll pinch all the pictures and shove them on the website. Pete says he has loads of stuff, even organ grinders, monkey, automata. Yeah, I saw that. That's got I haven't been up to Julian's for years, but I used to buy, when I was operating, I used to buy bits and bobs off him. We bought, those of you who went to Botany Bay might remember we had the big 6-sided Brian's crane. I bought that from Julian, and half of it think Clive ended up with it, and I think he might have sold half of it, or half of it appeared in one of the auctions once or something. Anyway, yeah, amongst other things, the Space Invaders. When we did Botany Bay, we had those of you who went there. We were a bit before our time with it really, but we on the top floor, at the other end, we had the big Penny Arcade one end, and right down the other end of the top floor, we built a it's supposed to look like a UFO, and in it we had the original Space Invaders and asteroids and things, and the big Sega UFO catcher machine. It's like a weird crane type thing, and a few other space themed things, a couple of spacey type kiddie rides, just as a different kind of arcade really. But I say it was a bit before our time really with that. I didn't it was never really that successful. And then when we moved out, I think they changed the UFO, they repainted it and just made it into like another little shop unit, I think, if I remember rightly. It was quite good fun. It looked good. It was a shame it didn't quite kind of catch on really. But yeah, we were just before our time. Hey ho. Paul says he thinks his one might have been an 8-reeler. Oh, even better. Yeah. Oops. Oh, now what have I done? I made it go blue somehow. Ah, there we are. Bit of a crap picture, isn't it? There's a decent picture of it. Not really. That's about the best picture of the front. All 6 reels may be held as well. Anyway, Peter thought it was interesting. I thought it was quite interesting because it was 2 machines in one. But no one else thinks it's interesting enough to buy, sadly. So there we are. I'm certainly not taking it on. I thought one of you would be brave enough to do it. Anyway, so there we are. So Pete says it looks like it should go with the selector colour. What in my shed here? Yeah, it would go nicely with the selector colour. I must remember to put the selector colour in the next auction. I'll not forget this time. Try and get rid of it. Just taking up half my garage. What you really mean is you really want to buy the selector colour. So yeah, you could buy the selector colour, then you could buy the duet to go with it. Good plan. They could go out on site together. Yeah, so there we are. So as I say, keep your eye out for spares, various Bandit bits, Sega bits, cabinet bits, coin mechs, payout cup, etc. And machine wise as well, but that won't be for probably to the end of the week or the weekend till the machines start getting listed. So the next few days I'm in and out. I'm not around too much. But if you are coming this way, or if you can only get here those days, let me know and we'll sort something out. I'm sure Saturday should be okay all day, and Sunday at the Elephant House. Night, Peter. And so we'll catch up again on Friday night. See what else I can dig out to look at for Friday. And then again on Sunday. Paul says, remember Jackpot was 4 bars on the top reels and 4 bars on the bottom reels together. Good grief. Well, what are the odds of that then on the 4? They look like they were smaller reels. Where was the picture of the reels? Yeah, they're not 20 stop reels, are they? They look like they're only... There's 4 symbols showing. There's going to be 1 round there, 5. I think there might only be 10 stop reels. But if you've got 8, you've got 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. So it's 10,000 combinations. And the same again. That's 100 million, isn't it? To 1. We're getting 8 bars if they're all 10 stop reels. 100 million to 1 odds. Assume well, that's if they only got 1 bar symbol on each reel. I'm assuming there's a bit less than that, because 100 million to 1 odds is quite long odds, isn't it? So what did you got to do on this one? You've got to get highest win on the top or the bottom line pays. Right, so if you've got 2 win lines, only 1 win line would pay, but whichever's the highest pays. I assume is what it means. Yeah. Interesting. Only £10 jackpot. This one's only got 50p jackpot. There's obviously an arcade machine, whereas yours was perhaps a club. Well, must have been a club on for £10 jackpot, presumably. If it was like on 2p play. Anyway, see, if you're coming up to Bingley, then you're not too far away from Hull-ish. Just go across a bit, and you could collect it. So there we are. Anyway, I will have to put this machine on the website because we haven't got one of those. McCormack Coin Equipment, and put them up as well as a maker, and we'll see what else we can find out that they made. It's all interesting stuff with a little snippet of history. The 8-reeler sounds like a club version. Yeah, must have been, mustn't it? If anybody's ever got any other ones of these, or finds any pictures of them, or knows anything else they made, yeah, be interesting to see, wouldn't it? See if the other machines are as ugly as this is. Probably are. But there we are. Right, so let's go back over here and back over there as a little reminder. Pause button on that before it starts playing. Yeah, so say if you're coming up to Bingley, then do let me know what you're bringing on it and add it to the list, so we can all see what sort of stuff we're going to be able to see. Other than that, then I shall go, and we'll catch up again on possibly Friday night. Keep an eye out. So I'm not sure I'll be back Friday. Might have to be Saturday instead, but just keep an eye on the website. But hopefully I'll have news of the, you know what the machines are that are coming this week by Friday, because they're coming in on Friday, hopefully. Pete says if it was better looking, I'd have a go at it. Sure, it's not the first time we said that, but there we are. I think it's one of those where the interest of having the 2 rows of reels makes up for the ugly looking machine, doesn't it, really? It's a kind of interesting idea. Were there any mechanical machines that did that? I don't think there were that I can think of. Yeah, were there any? There was the there's one with 5 sets of reels, a very early one, turn of the century, Cayley Quintet, I think. which had 5 sets of reels in it, but I don't think it was auto payout. I'm not sure. Very rare thing. I don't know if anybody else can think of any that had 2 or more sets of reels in. See if you can find a picture. Let me know. And we can have a look at them another time, can't we? Right, that's it. I think I'm desperately in need of another cup of tea, and I'm sure you're all bored, so I will sign off. We'll catch up again hopefully Friday night. If not, it will be Saturday night, with more info. Keep an eye out for the spares coming in over the next 2 or 3 days, going live on the website if you want any of those bits. And yeah, catch you then. Right, I'm off. Nighty night.